Hi, my name is Max Hunt, and today I will be talking about how internet has changed our society. So, the internet was first created January 1st, 1983, in California by Bob Kahn and Vint Cerf. This shaped the modern world as we know. Everything since then has been so much more easier than it was beforehand. It eliminated the libraries and need to go out and search the information when you can get your questions answered in less than a second. But the technology that I'm actually going to be addressing today is specifically Google, which was created September 4th, 1998, in Menlo Park, California. It was made by Larry Page and Sergey Brin. And we all know how the internet works and Google works. You can look up anything and get, 200 million responses in less than a second. And the way this has impacted society, it has made knowledge more available, has made finding jobs a lot easier because people can post online on like websites like Indeed and other websites such as, and you can find work through there, which makes the country overall more wealthy and smarter. Also, if you are in like a debate and you want to look up a fact or something like that, you can find out the true answers and base your conversation on that instead of having to go to the library the next day or days after and halt the conversation. So before I started this, I looked up ESPN on Google and I got 165 million results in 0.67 seconds, which is just crazy. I have no idea what's the 165 million results that could ever come up from that, but I think that just really shows the vast knowledge and educational value that the internet really does have and how it's impacted our society. Some social conditions that have stemmed from Google and the internet. You can easily search up for jobs looking around for in your area that are hiring. You can now know the weather pretty easy. You just Google what's the weather in Clemson, South Carolina today, and it'll tell you. It made people wealthier because knowledge is wealth, and it makes people smarter, so it makes people more wealthier in general. It's also easier to find transportation. For example, bus schedules. I don't think I've ever seen a paper bus schedule, and I ride the bus every single day. I can just look it up on my phone or look it up on the Clemson app and stuff like that, so I can see where the bus is real time and see when the bus is coming to my stop, and etc. And what I really think is the most historical event for Google is in 2006, the Webster Dictionary added Google as a verb instead of just like a website name. So I think that was really when it really kicked off and started to really catch fire, because that was 23 years after it was invented, or actually 22 years, or actually 8 years, sorry about that. So that was after it was invented, and I think once it became a verb and people started saying, oh, let me Google that and stuff like that, that's when it became, that was probably the biggest, that's when it came mainstream, and I think that was the biggest event that Google's ever had. Thank you.